somewhere towards the end. We'll start with Stuart, please.
Afternoon. Do you have any injury worries after Wednesday night's game, and is John Stones fully ready to play after missing a couple of months?
No. John Stones is not ready to play. He's not ready to play. Maybe for national team, but not for us.
You've got obviously a great record against Arsenal. They pushed you all the way last season. Do you think they'll be your main title rivals again in this campaign?
Absolutely. Among Liverpool and what we have seen, but it's just, I think, to analyze who is the title contenders. The first idea is the first 10 games, and now we didn't play not even 10, so we have to wait. But the big clubs always will be contenders, and Arsenal is, of course.
Pep, the last two games without Rodri have not gone as you would hope in terms of the result. Does that mean you have to think of something else to do because the opponent is a higher level again?
Yeah, we see what happened. We start to talk today with my staff. This afternoon, analyze tomorrow morning, after in the afternoon. We're going to prepare the game tomorrow, but yes, the influence of Rodri. We are talking maybe one of the best. Maybe the best, or one of the 2-3 best holding midfielders in the world, so it's normal that the influence in the team is so big. It's normal. But it's not there. And always we handle it the last years with many absence, move forward and do it. But yeah, we will play without him, and that's all.
I mean, people look at Rodri because he's a holding midfield player. He doesn't, I mean, I know he scored the goal in the Champions League final, but you know, sometimes it's difficult to quantify what those players do and what difference they make. But I suppose when it's only when they're not there that you realise.
Yeah, the teams are defined for the quality of your players and the team spirit, and the relation between them is much more important than any tactics that you can use. Because when you have a good team spirit, a good, relation between them, when you make a mistake defensively, the other one is going to help you, and you're going to solve your problem. And we overestimate a lot of tactics, the systems, and these kind of things, and the relations are so important. And when you have an absence as important like him, we have to find something inside of us to find a solution. And this is when I try to do it. So I'm not going to deny how important is Rodri, like is Kevin, like is many players of many years are here, but they are not. We cannot start to crying and complaining. You have to find a solution. And solution will be 11 players going to be there to try to win in London.
Okay.
But with no Kevin, with no Rodri, how reassured, how delighted are you at the way your younger players are now coming through and almost staking a claim to be playing every week?
I'm delighted for everyone, not the young players, the seniors one, and everyone, since we know where we come from the travel, and after the tendency is a little bit, go down. We could play better or worse, but in general, the training sessions and the focus on the team is still there. So after a few games, we are top of the league, and in Champions League we make an incredible step forward to qualify in Champions League. That in this month is the most important thing by far, is qualify until February, restart the Champions League being there. And after you can focus in the Premier League until Champions League is back again. So we make an incredible step this last Wednesday. And we have 2 games away to qualify. And now we have London. Arsenal, it was the biggest rival last season. Like in the past was not there. They already arrived. They will stay there for a long time. And another game.
The big talking point in the Premier League this week has been the VAR situation and Jurgen wanting a replay for his game. Can what's your assessment of the way the system's been working?
No, I said before the game in Champions League, so it's done. So it was a mistake, accept it. So it's always difficult, the human make mistakes, but the machines have to avoid it. That's why the VAR is there to reduce all the humans mean the mistakes we do. But at the end, the machines had been lit for a human being. So it's happened, it was a mistake. So hopefully finish here and getting better, improve for that. So I think the Premier League or the people from BIR will improve at that to try to avoid and make the reason why the fair game. So the reason why the VAR was implemented is to make our game, more right. So hopefully it will be better in the future.
Jack?
Hi, Pep. Obviously, it's a good result in midweek. But what do you want to see on Sunday that you didn't see at Wolves on Saturday?
Well, there's different games. So Premier League is difficult, and Leipzig was too. But it's different games, different approach. The approach for Wolves is completely different than Arsenal. So Wolves descend after 1 minute. A striker go with Matteo, holding midfielder, and 11 players in 80 box, looking for the transition from Neto, from Cunha, for Honk. So and I don't think Arsenal is going to happen. So that's why will be different. And we have to adapt and see. We know each other quite well, I think so, and we will see.
And is that, just going back to Rodri, is that the most difficult thing for you ahead of Arsenal, just deciding how that midfield's going to look?
Yeah. No, like I said, Sam is not here. We'll find another solution with another players in the way we want to play. We're going to decide today, tomorrow, and the way we're going to press and going to play. Imagine what they can do. And the moment in my mind when a player is not there is out. It's completely out. I don't think about that, and I'm thinking the solutions they have to find. We have to find. So it's not there. It's on holidays now. Enjoy, and we come back after international break. We'll be ready for Brighton.
Pep, you've been without Kevin for a couple of months now, still creating lots of chances, still scoring lots of goals as a team. How satisfied are you with the players that have come in and played in that attacking midfield role?
I wanna be honest. I think since I arrived, we score a lot of goals. A lot. We have this ability with proper strikers, with a false nine, with the wingers coming inside, with wingers left to left, right to right, with wingers right to left, left to right, with different build-ups, different pressings. We had a lot of goals. So I think we continue the tendency.
Just in terms of Kevin himself, he's obviously part of the leadership group. Is he around the dressing room quite often? Is he still having an impact in the?
Yeah, I come in different timing because or before training or for his treatment, or after the training, because when it's the part of the training, the guys who are going to train needs the attention for our staff, for backroom staff, for physios and so on. But of course I see him every day and he's getting better. His mood is good, so hopefully sooner than we expect he can come back.